Hello friends, in this video we will be talking about a sector that's going to be evergreen in the coming years, and it's going to be evergreen for a long time, not just in India but globally as well. And let's see what all are the companies that are involved in this evergreen sector. This evergreen sector is nothing but electric cars. Electric cars is the future in India, globally, and everywhere. Why? Because in India, if you take for that matter, 60% of anticipated road mobility related energy can be reduced. Since it's electric car, we don't need petrol or diesel to run them, and that's why we can save $60 billion every year by not importing crude oil. And main reason is that 35% of carbon emissions can be reduced by using electric cars, and which is a main factor when it comes from environmental point of view. And this is the reason why most of the companies or countries are manufacturing and adopting more and more electric vehicles in their day-to-day life. In this video, we'll be talking about this sector and the companies that are involved in manufacturing of electric vehicles and how the electric vehicles are manufactured and what all are the costs. So stick with me and for this video and the next video to get to know what sector you should be investing in. Why? Because this sector is going to be evergreen, as I said. It's expected to be $300 billion industry in 10 years. That's very rapid growth for any sector, and it's starting at this point, maybe this year or next year. So if you are in this company or in this sector from the beginning, then you are going to see massive returns just like the company. And that's why it's a must invest sector, and you should know more and more about this sector and what all are the components that are involved in this sector. If we take global scenario as of today, Norway, 60% of cars sold are hybrid or electric cars. What do you mean by hybrid cars? Hybrid cars are those that run on both electricity and diesel or petrol. Denmark has declared that it will become an like completely electric vehicle run country by 2025. China saw 3 times increase in sale of electric vehicles from previous year. This is the global trend. Even in India, this is the trend that's going to be. But as of today, it's not because of very high cost. Let's see why this high cost of electric cars is. If we see electric car cost from the point of view, let's start with the normal internal combustion engine car, the cars that are there today. Say that cost 22.5 lakhs. If we remove the components that are not required in electric vehicles, it will go less than like 3 lakhs will come down. So this will be the cost. Now let's add components that are needed in electric vehicles. That's like battery, we need motor, and then manufacturing plant also will have to undergo some changes. So all these costs together, it will cost us 34 to 35 lakhs. So 22.5 lakhs car, that is normal internal combustion engine car, will cost us 34 to 35 lakhs for an electric car. So this shows that the main component, that is battery of an electric vehicle, costs close to 35% of the total car cost. So let's see why this battery, that is lithium ion battery which is used, is so costly. To understand that, we look at the manufacturing stages in lithium ion battery. It has 3 stages. First stage is raw material, that is battery chemicals. It costs 35 to 40% of total value of lithium ion batteries added here. Next step is, from these raw materials we are manufacturing cells, that is lithium ion cells, which costs us 25 to 30%. And the final stage is that this cells will be packed into batteries, so it will cost us 30 to 40%. So remember these 3 steps, we'll be using it again and again. First with raw materials, then you will manufacture cells from these raw materials, and then this cell will be converted, like they will be packed together to form the battery. Now, if we look at scenario of lithium-ion batteries in India, India first of all doesn't have resource of lithium. So to manufacture lithium-ion battery, we need lithium, and India doesn't have it. There are many other countries which has it. Again, we'll be seeing in the coming slides. Then lithium battery manufacturing capabilities is also not there in India. That is the second step, where lithium cells are manufactured. Even that is not there in India. What we do, we import our lithium cells from China and Taiwan. Sometimes we import completely assembled batteries from these countries. So this adds a very huge cost for electric vehicles, and that's why in India electric vehicles are so costly and not many people are willing to buy it. As I said, India has only cell to pack manufacturing capacity, and that too it's very less. That is 1 gigawatt hour of annual production capacity. I'll explain about annual gigawatt hour capacity also in the coming slide. So just to give you an idea, 1 gigawatt hour is nothing but It's 1 million, you can run 1 million houses in this and 30,000 electric cars in this. So lithium ion battery, it won't be used just in cars, it will be used in place of inverters and other things, because as of today lead acid batteries are used, and these batteries use lead which is harmful, and they have like not long life, but lithium ion batteries are rechargeable and they have a long life, and that's why many, almost all places we are going to replace lead acid batteries with lithium ion batteries. In India, ISRO is manufacturing lithium-ion batteries, but their volumes are limited, and they are not doing it for commercial purpose. They are restricting this for space applications, and this is the only company, that's like company or organization, I would say, to manufacture lithium-ion batteries in India. So more and more people are coming in this space to manufacture their own lithium-ion batteries, so that the cost of car can come down and more consumers will buy it. We'll see about what all other companies that are there in this in the coming slides. Why we need, now we saw the Indian scenario, we are mostly importing from other countries. So why should we need an in-house manufacturing of lithium ion batteries? First is, number of batteries that were imported was 175 million in 2016, then 313 million in 2017, then 712 million in 2018. So it has become 4 times, the demand has increased 4 times in 2 years, and demand will increase even further in the coming years. So it's good if we have an in-house manufacturing facility, because we can reduce our import bill and product will become cheaper, so that more and more customers can buy it. China dominates in this market, as we know. There are rivals now, and if we want to beat them, we should be a leader in any one of the sector at least. So this is that sector. Why? Because it's going to be here for a long run, and it's just at the starting point right now. And if we can adopt this sector at this stage, we are going to become a global leader in this electric cars manufacturing sector. And lithium ion batteries make 40 to 50% of electric vehicle costs. Even we saw this before. So if we have our own lithium ion battery manufacturing facility, this cost will come down. The battery number of batteries that were imported, the import bill rose from 2,600 crores to 6,500 crores in 2019. So most of this money is going to China, and just money is being spent on other countries. Instead, if we have own facilities, we can manufacture within the country, more employment opportunities and more growth of our own country. And studies have shown that if we have a manufacturing facility within India, and if we do manufacturing in bulk, the cost of lithium ion batteries can reduce by 80%, reduce by 80%. So if a battery costs 5 lakhs, it will come down to 1 lakh. So to get an exact idea of how the benefit of this is, let's take a scenario where you are buying lithium ion charged, that is Nexon electric vehicle car. As of today, where company is importing batteries from other country, it costs 14 lakhs. It starts from 14 lakhs. Now, if we look at how much the battery cost of these 14 lakhs, battery will cost us 5.6 lakhs, and other parts like bumper, body, and tires, they will all together cost 8.4 lakhs. As we saw in previous slide, we can reduce the cost by 80% if we do large scale manufacturing. Let's assume that, to be on safer side, let's assume only 60% of the cost will come down. In that case, batteries cost will become 2.24 lakhs, and the other cost will remain the same, that is 8.4 lakhs. Now, if we look at the car entire cost, the Tata Nexon with imported lithium ion batteries, which would cost 14 lakhs, will cost now just 10.7 lakhs in India, like by using lithium ion manufacturing facilities that are there within the country. So this shows that how much it can be beneficial to both manufacturing company, to the government of India, to people of India, and also to environment. And that's why government is taking more and more initiatives to encourage more and more people and the companies to manufacture lithium ion batteries, and also the consumers, so that they can buy electric cars. So government main aim is to make electric cars accessible and economical to both customers and others. So in my next video, we'll continue with this, and we'll see how the fear of missing out is there in Indian government, and how the companies are planning to come up with new and new strategies, and which all are the companies that you should keep an eye out for and you should invest in them. Because if it's starting stage now, if you don't invest now, then if you enter at some point, you won't be getting at it very valuable attraction. So It's better if you are in this sector from the beginning and hold on to it for a very long time, and thus your returns will be massive. So in my next video, we'll be seeing how and what companies are involved. So till then, I ask you to please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on that video. And also, I've created a new Telegram channel wherein I'll be updating you people about news and also stocks which you could be investing in. So please consider joining them, because I can't make videos on each and everything. So I am creating this YouTube Telegram channel wherein you can get to know all updates from my side, and I'll be posting there, and I won't spam, or any no spam will be there. It will be a completely educational group where I will be sharing my knowledge with you guys. So please subscribe to my channel and also join the Telegram channel. Thank you. See you in my next video where we'll be seeing more about the companies and what stocks to invest in. Thank you.